Practice set 38, first question. 5 workers take 12 days to weed a field. How many days would 6 workers take? How many days would 15 workers take? Now in this question, two things are given. Number of workers and number of days. So first we'll draw a table showing the number of workers and number of days. Now from the question we'll find out how many workers are there and how many days are there. So 5 workers take 12 days. So first is 5 workers which takes 12 days to complete a work. How many days would 6 workers take? Okay, so this is the table. Now we have considered x for the number of days taken by the 6 workers. So first we'll mention that. Let 6 workers take x days. Now we have to find out which type of proportion the question is showing. It is a direct proportion or the inverse proportion. If we'll see always, if there is a question of number of workers and number of days to complete a work, it is always an inverse proportion, because if we'll increase the number of workers, the number of days required will be less, and if we'll decrease the number of workers, then we'll need more days to complete the work. So this is an example of inverse proportion. Okay. Now we have studied that in the inverse proportion, the multiplication of the two quantities is constant. So we'll write over here 5 into 12, that is the multiplication of this two, is equal to x into x, 6 into x. Now we have to find out the value of x. So as this x is multiplying here, we'll bring the 6 in the denominator. So 5 into 12 upon x is equal to x. Instead of writing here, I am writing on this side. So x is equal to 5 into 12 upon 6. So we can cancel 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12. Therefore x is equal to 5 into 2, that is 10. Upon 1, denominator 1, no need to write. So value of the x is 10. What we have considered x? 6 workers take x day. That means 6 workers take 10 days to complete the work. So we'll write the statement. So 6 workers will take 10 days. Now in the same question, there is one more part of the question. How many days would 15 workers take? So again we have to draw the table like this, showing the number of workers and number of days. Okay, so we'll complete the table, number of workers. Now how many days would 15 workers take? So 15 workers. Now here we'll consider y as the number of days, as we have taken x over here. Now in the first column we can take 5 and 12 or x and 10. So any of this value we can use to find out the value of y. So I'm writing 5 upon 12 because this is the same question. And as we have discussed, always the number of workers and number of days are inversely proportional to each other. So we'll mention this is an indirect inverse proportion and solve the sum. So this is an example of an inverse proportion, and as we know, in the inverse proportion the multiplication of two quantities is constant. So 5 into 12 is equal to 15 into y. So to find out the value of y, this is 5 into 12 upon 15. So we'll cancel 5 and 15. 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15. Now we can cancel the 12 and 3. So 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12. Therefore y is equal to 4. That means the number of days required to complete the work is 4 when the number of workers are 15. That means 15 workers will take 4 days.